I'm here to share with you my favorite things. So right now, I have my base done. I have my favorite is this tinted moisturizer here, the medium color correcting tinted moisturizer. Love it, love it, love it. It's more of a sheer-ish coverage, but better than most tinted moisturizers I've ever used. So this is one of my top ones as a base. Of course, I did put moisturizer on before I put that on, as well as another one of my favorites, which is this Silk Pore Primer. I love it. It's like gold though. It's fairly expensive. It's a ½ ounce bottle, but this stuff goes so far. I use not much. I mean, pea is too big. A lentil, it's like a lentil size. But I target the areas versus putting it all over my face because I'm budget minded. I really target the areas that I want to cover, which is the wrinkles in my forehead along with my nose pores and up in this area. So that's the area I focus on putting it on. So those are those two items. I want to talk about, I'm going to go in with blush. This Toasted Rose, this is like one of my favorite colors right now. It's a tan with a tiny bit of rose, and a little goes a long way. I barely have any on here. It looks like a bigger dollop than it really is because it just barely touched it. This is going to, I do have deep tinted moisturizer on here to give myself some contour, but I'm going to go in with the Toasted Rose, just add a little color to that. This is where I want that Toasted Rose, right in here. I'm gonna take my blush brush. Just gives it a little color. See how that just added just a little rosiness to it? So that's under. And then one of my favorite colors for blush is the Pink Posy eyeshadow, the Shadow Sense. Tiny bit goes so far. I'm putting just not even a lentil size. I don't know if y'all know what a lentil is, but it's tiny. It's much smaller than a pea. And then I mix that with another one of my favorite products is the Pearlizer. I love the Pearlizer because it gives a glow. They call it the JLo glow. But it makes all the rest of the products so universal. This is going to give me just a little rosy color. And it's so natural. And it lasts all day, smudge free, water resistant, lasts all day. So there is my blush color. So then I'm gonna go and talk about the eyeshadows. Again, I love Pink Posy. Pink Posy is one of my favorite base colors. And a little goes so far. Sorry guys, I should have got my brushes out first. Now I'm gonna go up a little higher because this is my medium tone. I'm gonna keep it off my lids because I want my lids to be a little brighter. So I'm going more up with it. See how it just kind of moves so well? You want to try to keep that product above the corner of your eyes because you don't want droopy eyes. You want lifted eyes. Well, at least that's what I want. So there's my Pink Posy. It's just a very soft pink tone. But it's, oop, dropped it, but I don't need it anymore, so it's all good. Another one of my favorites, which you guys have also said is one of your favorites, is the Mocha Java. This is Mocha Java Shimmer. The Pink Posy is not a shimmer. I'm gonna use this for my accent color. Mocha Java is just a tried and true color. It's neutral. It can go either direction based on what you're wearing or look you're going for. I mean, if you pair it with cooler colors, it takes on a cool tone. If you pair it with warmer colors, like I feel this Pink Posy is warmer, then it pulls on a warm tone. So this is my accent color. Now I'm gonna go in with a highlight. My two favorite highlights are Sandstone Pearl, which is more of a golden hue, and then the Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl I use with this combination a lot if I was wearing mauve. I use the Pink Pearl in my romantic look because I like the soft pink. It does not really pop as a pink. It's very neutral actually. But I'm going to use the Sandstone Pearl. Now I'm going to spread that with my fluffy brush, because I also like to blend with this color, where I blend the colors together. See how blended that looks now? The Sandstone Pearl also works really well as a highlighter. If I wanted to hit the tops of my cheeks or my nose, Cupid's bow to highlight, I still like, this is a little bit too bold of a highlight for my personal taste because I want it to look like a natural glow, which I absolutely love the pearlizer for. So those are the three eye color, the three eyeshadows. If you wanted to go in with a fourth color, which I know is getting a little complicated, I know a lot of you mentioned you really like the smoked topaz look. This is kind of a grayish green tone. I am gonna go in and do a little bit here. And then I'm also going to use that as my liner. I will say, depending on what colors you pair it with, it doesn't really stand out as being super green. It's more of a grayish tone with a tiny hint of green. So this is that, and then I'm gonna go in and buff it out when it dries a little bit though. So let's line with it. Well, my little liner guy is missing. Oh, there it is. I just lost it. Lost it. So I am also going to show you guys a little trick I have. This is what I keep my brushes in. How cute is this? It is a little mason jar, and it's up on a little shelf right here. Love it. Doesn't get cheaper than that. Let's do a little. Other accent colors that are my favorite are the Smoke Shimmer, which is kind of a dark gray with a hint of brown. And then the Candied Cocoa Shimmer is a very warm chocolatey, get it, cocoa. That color is super pretty. That gives a really warm color. So those are my three favorite darker accents that you could use for like lining as well as a dark contour. So that's all I'm gonna do. Very natural. And then I like it to be even more natural and blend it in a little bit here. Just kind of soften that up. So now that that has dried, I'm just gonna buff it out a little bit to soften those lines. See how much that did that? Just a little touch. Now to talk about my other two favorites, primer and the mascara. I have tried so many mascaras and I think, oh yeah, I like this well enough, but I've never been in love with a mascara. I really haven't. I always just buy, you know, whatever $7 mascaras on sale because I just haven't really cared that much. This is a 3-in-1 primer, which nourishes and helps grow your lashes. So bonus, right? It thickens and lengthens those lashes. I don't usually do my lower ones. I think that was just out of habit, but so absolutely love this stuff. And while that dries before I put on my mascara, I've already cleaned my lips with Witch Hazel. I'm going to pull a very warm spring color. I absolutely love this True Love color right now. With the weather being warmer, I just feel, I actually went to my closet sidetrack and I was looking for like some fun spring colors. This is kind of a winter sweater for me. I had to put like a fun colored tank underneath it. But I need to get my clothes switched out because everything in my closet right now is drab winter fall colors. And I was like, well, this stuff doesn't seem fun. So I had to pull something together and I have to get my bin because it doesn't all fit in my closet. So this is the True Love. It's beautiful. It is a limited edition color right now. It's this beautiful peach medium coral color. So I'm gonna do 2 coats of that. And while that dries, I'm going to do the mascara, at least one eye. Don't put your lips together. Hello, eyelashes. Love it so much. Second coat, True Love. And while that dries, I'm going to, oh, there it is, set my mascara down. When I do these videos, I like to set my products in little piles and organize based on what feature I'm working on. And I moved my mascara to the wrong pile. I'm gonna go over here so you don't have to look at my fish lips. And now my third coat, I'm actually going to put my favorite light color over this, because this is, you know, still kind of muted, but I want it to lighten up a little bit. I'm throwing it all over the place. This is Bombshell. And if you're looking at the colors, it's a very natural, warmer tan, not tan, it's not tan, a warmer neutral, but lighter, one of the lighter ones. I'm gonna go over, and it has a shimmer to it. I just like the little frost it adds, and it lightens it up. Okay, so while this is drying, before I put on my gloss, I'm going to do the pearlizer. J-Lo in a bottle. Actually, there's one more product I want to talk about. That's honestly one of my favorites ever. This is the Eye Illuminator. It is the daytime eye cream that has a pearlizer added to it. And it just gives the most beautiful. This is what I use as a highlight instead of going in with like a white concealer. To me, this is plenty. Look at how beautiful that is. I love this stuff. And then pearlizer. Hit my brow, tip my nose, Cupid's bow. There. That is the areas that you highlight. See, I contoured my accent areas. And then that just creates a very youthful glow. So the gloss I'm going to use is, this is a kind of it's called midi glosses. They cost less than the full gloss because it's 0.2 ounce instead of the 0.25 ounce. I'm gonna show you the difference in the sizes here. It's not quite as big of a financial commitment. This is a regular size gloss. This is a midi gloss. It's the same size as the eyeshadows. And then sometimes they'll do seasonal sets, which are the mini, which is itty bitty. These are kind of great because they do come out with colors, new colors all the time. So I love the fact that they actually sell them a little smaller. Although this color here, I tell you, I would totally buy in a larger size. I love this pink prism color. It's very soft. It doesn't have a lot of glitter per se, but it does add a little shine. So those are my favorite products. I will say there's one other one that I love for getting out the door quickly. That is this Silver Rose. It is a translucent powder, but it's a blush. I feel like I have enough color on, but I'm gonna add a little to my cheeks here just to show you. I love this for when I'm really in a hurry, where I'll just put some tinted moisturizer on, some mascara, a little lipstick, or even just gloss if I'm in a huge hurry. And then I will just take this and just to get some color. I love this stuff. This is a bit of a financial commitment. This is $50, but I can guarantee you this blush is going to last me like 2 years. I mean, it's going to last forever. So those are my favorite products. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope you love this stuff as much as I do. So happy Easter. Yeah, I mean, this is my last video. So I hope you guys have an amazing Easter and stay safe and healthy. Take care, you guys. Thanks again. Bye-bye.